the shocking truth of basically fitness influencers are breaking down. So if you are here because you want to see some ass, you gotta wait because it's coming and later, a bit later. So yeah, you gotta wait. So anyway, so the fitness industry has a problem. And there used to be a time where you can show a track record where if you're gonna be a fitness influencer, you need to show some form of track record that you have been, that you have been somewhere. So let's say, for example, we take Ronnie Coleman or like Arnold Schwarzenegger, or many people who have done fitness influencing. They have been, showing that they are, with the result with their bodies, basically. Now you have to put yourself in the school, basically in the school of hard knock, to show that okay, you have the result, and this is the reason why you're a fitness influencer, and this is the reason why you're gonna influence. You have the power to influence. Now all you need is a camera and a good editor to get some perfect angles, and almost anyone can be a fitness influencer now. So the bar has basically came down so much. Now, for me, they seem like more like they are motivators, fitness motivators, than rather fitness influencers. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because time and time and again, a lot of the time I'm scrolling through IG, and as a guy, IG already now the algorithm already know who is who. Basically, you might not want to see some ass. You might not want to see some glutes, I would say, technical term. But IG is gonna have it in your face somewhere. Somehow, IG is gonna try to have it, even though your algorithm is not like it's not like you're searching, or I'm not searching for glutes or something like that. But for some reason, everywhere when you see a lady, a girl is working out, you will see they will be showing some glutes, either the side profile or or the almost semi-side profile. There will always be a profile that you're gonna be seeing. It's more sexualized. So the thing is, that's not the problem that I'm talking about. Although some people may like to see other people are working out, because I can imagine it may give them some of a form of motivation or a reason to keep going, or whatever. They can imitate or just emulate what these fitness influencers are doing, the type of exercise they are doing. But wait, this is a problem. You gotta be very, very careful, because you can end up hurting yourself. And although some people may like to see it again, like to see other people work out, some guys, or ladies might like to see people just working out for inspiration. But the issue lies where the issue lies when they are showing these exercises. That's where the L is at. What do I mean by that? They will show you how to grow your glutes, and they will show you how to grow your glutes, or they will title their videos or the content, whatever it is, their content, they will title it as how do you grow your glutes and specific muscle group. But it turns out the exercise is not effective. This is the problem here. You are spending your time, you are putting in your energy, you are doing all the preparation, and some people don't even want to go to the gym. They don't even like doing it, But you're doing all of that, all of this strain or stress that you're putting yourself into. Come to find out, the exercise that you're doing are total bullshit. Yep. They are basically ineffective. So which means that you're doing the workout, you're doing a form of working out, but you are not targeting, you're not gonna get results. Basically, that's the bottom line. You're not gonna get the result that you actually want. And this is what the scary part is, because you might be training for a long period of time or for a great amount of period of time, and you might think, okay, in 3 months I should see this result, because you are putting in the work and you are getting your nutrition in order. You're doing everything that you can to stay on the path. But then come to find out that all this hard work that you have been putting in and working out or doing this type of exercises, and with no result, Let me make him run.
Yeah, hold them. We could be
Yeah,
with them.
and that's truly the problem. That's why we're gonna see and this workout, these ladies, no point to them, because I'm gonna talk about it's not like maybe they know what they're doing or maybe they don't, but I'm gonna tell you the reason why this is actually happening, why it's actually been blowing up, but at the same time it's making the fitness industry become more toxic because you don't even know who is doing the right exercises, and the target muscle is not getting the true focus to actually grow. They are working out, but it's not effective. So a lot of fitness influencers are promoting incorrect or suboptimal glutes exercises or overall body exercises or specific type of exercises is not optimal. So let me show you what I mean. Today, we're gonna be focusing on glutes. The ladies, this stream is for you. And also for the guys, because it goes both ways, but for the ladies it's more sexualized because a lot of the time when you do a specific glutes exercise for the ladies, of course the ladies majority of the time want to focus not just toning their body or losing weight, but they also want to get their glutes to pop out, because we are living in this era, right? I mean, yeah, I mean, do I need to explain really? You can get it. You can get it. So now we're gonna see this workout session. We're gonna take a closer look to understand the reason why this stem from a lot of. I'm gonna talk about where this is stemming from. What's the cause of it? Where is it coming from? So now these two ladies.
Right? I'm dropping my pants for Michaela. Oh, hit leg.
Okay, first thing first. See, first thing first. If you hear I'm glitching or lagging, that freaking internet is still not fixed, and my country it sucks because I'm living in a country where it's supposed that shouldn't be happening. But bear with me, it's not my fault, and it's not that I have maybe suck internet, but it's just the way it is. It's been happening just let's say ever since last week. It's been this issue been happening, but again, so even from the very beginning of this right here, let me see, or this way, even okay, wait, hold up. Let me start it over. Listen really closely. Hold up. Let me fix my setup right here. All right, listen very closely to this first. Let me see.
I'm dropping my pants for Michaela. Oh.
She's dropping her pants for Michaela. All right, so let me see.
Oh, hit legs with us or else I'm yelling C-bombs in here right now. You told me like, shut up, bitch, do more. What is that stance? I'm gonna beat this out of you, David. All right. Guys, today we are here with Michaela and we are hitting a leg day. She's gonna put me through a proper leg day. Michaela, introduce yourself.
I'm Michaela. My name is Michaela Nisa on social media, but I'm one of Sarah's friends and I'm about to destroy her legs. This girl needs to be put through a solid leg workout.
Yeah, I know. My legs suck, so.
No, they don't.
Well, they're gonna be better now thanks to you, but we're gonna do a proper leg day, so stay tuned. What do we warm up with?
Well, I usually start with like an actual leg warm up. So
perfect.
Okay, do you want to just copy me?
The first thing that you will realize where the problem stems from is the fact that this content is more for engaging, basically driving engagement, creating content. So basically, this content, what we are looking at is, although these ladies might lack expertise or just a lot of pressure in the fitness industry, because there's a lot of different people who are in the fitness industry or who wants to be a fitness influencer. So that makes them, that creates a lot of pressure. But again, it's more, the content that they are creating is more for getting engagement, getting more views, getting more people to like, rather than, doing things effectively.
Yep,
or
let's do
what?
it. What?
We're gonna warm up here. You gotta warm up your
Oh.
hips, bro.
Oh, warm up the hips.
And then go, yeah, side to side.
Okay. Oh, this feels nice.
Right?
I like it.
Well, have you never warmed up before your leg workout?
No, not usually.
That's so bad.
I never warm up. But isn't I'm flexible.
You're actually pretty
Ready?
flexible.
Ready? Like,
I usually just do this and then I'll do like this.
One thing that you're gonna realize all throughout this workout is that they're gonna have a sexualized type of tone on it. This is the reason why the fitness industry, one of the reasons why the fitness industry is failing, because they're prioritizing virality, or to go viral over effectiveness. So just now earlier, we saw just a small snap or flash of Jesus, I believe, behind her butt. So basically blocking her, giving you the thought that maybe her ass was showing. So this is one of the reasons why as well. And we're gonna dive deeper into understanding all of these mechanism or the reason that are in play.
So you just squat down and then you like stretch your hamstring.
All right, that's very important, I will say, because they are plus point, they are also negative points. Right now, this is a good thing because now they are doing some warm up. You always need to do some warming up before your workout. That's, some people might say, okay, they don't need to warm up, but again, these are, if you've been working out for a long period of time, then you might think, okay, you might say, okay, yeah, you don't need to warm up because you understand how your body, react to the workout or just react in general. But if you are not a type of person who understand how your body react over years, then you should always warm up. The key is, a rule of thumb, the key is to always warm up. It's like should be the first thing that you do before any workout. So now, again, the first point is they prioritize virality to the looking. All of them now, both of them are looking for a clip that will go viral and a moment of virality. So
As someone who has a hamstring injury, this is necessary.
yeah, Noosh, get down. There you go. Ooh, this is nice.
Isn't it?
Are we hitting like quads or hamstrings?
Hammies.
Or glutes?
Hammies and glutes.
Hammies and glutes? Perfect.
Yeah. I feel like, do you want to like jump right in? I usually start with like leg press. Like
Okay.
get it over with.
Yep, do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's find one.
Let's do
go.
it.
Yeah, someone's on that.
Let's kick them off. Someone's on the leg press, but I think we can kick them
Or
off.
we can start with hamstring curls.
Oh, I like that.
Machine curls.
Okay, I like
yeah.
that. I like that.
That's the
can do
alternate
that.
option.
I love a laying down hamstring curl. How many reps do you usually go for?
For the warm-up set, I usually just do 10, and
10
then
reps?
I'll do 8 for like the solid.
Bet. Bro,
I've torn my hamstring before.
you have?
Yeah, so I have to do a warm-up set.
How'd you
otherwise-
tear your hamstring?
I think when I was figure skating, we were training like off ice, and I was doing the splits, and and then because off ice training you do like stretching and
Right,
whatever,
right.
and my coach pulled my leg to do over splits, so like I'm in the splits.
Oh, to do
They
more.
pulled it, and it literally went.
Stop!
Like I'm not even
Like a
kidding.
rubber
wow, that's an overextension.
band?
It sounded like a guitar string is the best that I can put it. Like it was like a grade 4 tear, like it balled up right here. Yeah, I was
Till
like
she-
16.
Did she feel bad?
Yeah,
She tore your
obviously.
hamstring.
Yeah. So I couldn't skate for like 8 months, and then I still have issues with my hamstring. It's my right side.
Oh my god.
Here you go.
All right. In here right now looks like my entire For You page on TikTok.
No.
Literally everyone is in here. Everyone and their mom. We're in Columbus, Ohio right now for the Arnold, and that's what we're doing.
It truly feels like you're scrolling through social media in real life.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
crazy.
Oh, okay. I think I understand what they mean because it seems like all the people that are working out right now at this gym are social media influencers. I didn't know that because I didn't watch this beforehand. So I mean that's interesting.
Cool though. Okay, now we actually do a set.
Okay. This is what we're finishing with.
That?
Yeah, at the end of the
What is
workout. This is hamstring curl, single leg.
Oh, I
That's
like
a
that.
good hamstring.
Oh, like you lean like that?
Dude, if I fart right now, do you think the DJI mic will pick up my fart? I did.
This feels so good.
This is smooth.
Like, it doesn't look like it would be smooth, but it is.
But it is.
We love
you
to
do
see it.
95 pounds?
I actually should go up. That was actually pretty light. I'm shocked because I don't have...
Muscle mommy.
I told you that's the one thing I like in the gym is feeling strong. That's why I show up, like for real.
Oh yeah, no. Damn,
How much was that?
I'm gonna look like a
This
You're
is why you're
strong.
training with... Thank you.
Yeah, wow,
This is why
you're
you're training
strong.
with me. I can push you.
Wait, maybe
Get
I
it,
can
girl.
do 80.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can do more than that. Love the pause at the top, girl.
Okay, 80. That's like that's pounds or kilos. That's pounds.
Nice. I feel like you could go heavier than that.
Maybe I could drop like a 5 or 10 on there. 110. Damn.
Low key kind of easy.
Oh, what? Okay, no need to rub it in. 110's kind of easy.
No, like I'm actually being serious looking.
Bro, good for you.
We love. I haven't done the laying down in a while. My gym has like a really good sit down one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I prefer laying down hamstring curls.
It's definitely harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's for sure. Even for me, I prefer the laying down. This one that what they are doing is way better type of exercise to do for your hamstring, because the other one, when you're sitting down and you just bringing your hamstring backwards, like when there's another machine that you could use, the not the hip doctor, but the hamstring, but it's a different one. This exercise for hamstring is by far the best exercise for hamstring, I would say, when it comes to the machines so far, or what you would find, the most popular machines that you will find at the gym. This one is it.
Because like the seated one I like though, because you're like locked in.
Yeah, the seated one, I don't really like it because it puts too much pressure on the knees area. While this one, when you lay down, it's basically, really target the hamstring. Because the other one, you have to force yourself on the machine. It's I feel like if you put too much energy is being wasted on the other one. This exercise, when you lay down the hamstring exercise, this one is way better, because again, it's the reason why it's way better is that you basically don't waste energy. So that's the reason why.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like you recruit your calf and stuff, where
Yeah.
you're not using it as much.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like I like laying down and I like single.
I haven't done that in a long time, so that's gonna feel good.
Yeah.
Ready?
No.
go.
Low-key, I already feel like I got
Oh,
a pump.
pants off. Let's go.
I'm dropping my pants for Michaela.
Oh, spicy.
It's spicy.
So strong.
We have you.
What's the
Girl.
We're gonna have lunch with us?
I also watched your.
Hello.
Oh, so it's a chore to hang out with us.
Do you want to join us?
Yo, you better hit legs with us or else I'm yelling C-bums in here right now. You could. Henry, offers open to you as well.
Yeah. Do you want to do some legs?
I think that's
No.
We're first exercise, like second set. The f***ing way we're having to try and
it's all
convince
good.
you, it's
no,
fine.
It's fine.
It's okay.
No. Yeah,
if you don't want to do it, just say no. But again, I don't know, like sometimes as guys we tend to act weird, just not giving an answer when we need to give the answer, because at the end of the day, he just have to say no, right? Because that's what it's about. Because just basically saying no. Again, stream lagging. It's not a big deal. So now the first reason, like I said, why the fitness industry is basically pretty much misinforming you, because the centralization of angles and of angles versus proper form. Because what I mean by that, a lot of the time when they are showing the angles, and you can see even, let's say, on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, or Facebook, many of the influencers will film a particular angle to show lower portion of the buttocks, or just to show their ass, basically to attract more views. Because again, a lot of the time when you show more ass, especially for the ladies, because for guys, I mean, not really, it doesn't really work as effective as it would for the girls, because the ladies, the ladies will tap a like on it, and also the fellas, the guys, will tap a like on it. So this is the reason why they'll be showing you side profiles. And the downfall to this is because it sacrifices demonstration for correct form, because a lot of the time it's not about the looking at the person's eyes but while they are working out, is trying to fully understand the form that they are using while they're doing the workout. That's actually the important thing, because this trend in the content world, or the fitness influencer world, or the fitness industry world, is basically sexualizing the fitness industry to make it more sexually appealing and to get more views. Because again, a lot of the time when you see videos online, a lot of the time, or on social media, or just photo, is just there to create engagement, to get more views, to get more likes, and to get more comments, to get all of this good stuff. Again, that's fine, but on the other hand, proper form, doing the exercise properly, is being compromised. That's not the central focus of the entire, even though if it's a fitness video or fitness post or fitness content, a lot of the time the fitness part is not the major or the most important focus of that content. The most important focus of that content is getting clickbaits, or just getting highlighted moments, or just basically making it more sexualized. And this can be misleading at the end of the day, because it's more of a quick fixes. Because a lot of the time they come, another thing is because making it seem like quick fixes, meaning that they will show a lot of the time a video, say, get your glutes, or get the rib, or get your muscle and the best form, or build muscle, and just this 5 minutes workout. And that's actually misleading, because a lot of the time I do understand people want to get the result that what they want right now, but that's actually not possibility, because it's not like a fast food restaurant that you can go and you can place your order and get it really quickly, or put in something in the on the oven. But it requires work. But again, a lot of the time, it's, as human beings, we always try to find the quickest way to the activity or to the goal that we have. So basically, it's oversimplifying complex muscle development, trying to make it sound like it's simple, but oversimplifying it. A lot of the time, these people might be, maybe if it's ladies, they might have a fit body or glutes. A lot of the time, it can be Photoshop as well, or just using AI to create more emphasis, more shape into their bodies, while it's not the true person. So we're gonna go back to this workout.
Everything. Oh,
Am I going now?
yeah. Unless these two want to go.
It's okay, they're talking.
I don't know if you think they're actually going to work out with us?
I don't know. I feel like they're pussing out a little bit.
I feel like they're kind of... Homie acts like he doesn't even train. Hurt his shoulder.
He's like literally dying, breaking
Yeah.
in half.
Good job, Michaela.
Oh God. I'm lightheaded.
Are you actually?
Yeah. It's my blood disorder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's normal.
Oh.
Okay. You joined in, that's good.
There you go.
There you go.
He's 30
That's why I
years
like
old and
starting
he's
with
falling
these, though. I have
apart.
knee
He's
problems,
falling apart
too.
at 30.
It almost like helps balance it out a little bit. It's kind of gross out.
I know. Oh no, poor guy. This is kind of a sad sight to see. Maddie, you're next. Get in here. That was
No,
Michaela's
that was
weight.
my weight. You're fine. Hee hee. Gotta keep the boys on their toes. I'm coming for your spots.
We can do it if we do no talking. I don't talk all the time. Some nights I go 10 hours without talking. When I'm asleep. Even then I be talking, I think.
Is that? Do you think that's possible? That she would go? She don't talk all the time. Does she look like a person who doesn't talk all the time? You know, I mean, I mean, a lot of the time for some people, talking is a sport. It's like the sport that they are the best at. So we, I mean, he had a good comeback, which is only when you're asleep, so which means you're not active.
Good job, Maddie. Let's go. Keep going. Come on.
Damn.
Good job. Nice. Chris, do it real quick. I got everyone doing it.
Where is that from? Or you
Me.
made that up? Yeah.
It's a trend. What can I say? I'm a trendsetter. What?
No.
No, we're done with that.
This is the last
But
set.
you have one more set.
We went through this already.
What?
That she had to train hard and she needs to up her intensity a little bit.
That was pretty hard. No?
She definitely could up the intensity.
All right, I'll go again.
No,
Let me go one more rep.
She
one
goes,
more set.
we're warming up. She goes, I don't warm up. I'm like, girl, what? What are you talking about? You have to warm up if you're actually training hard. If you're not training hard, you don't need to warm up. I love you.
And it's still talking shit.
I love you.
It's because
Yeah, she's,
Feeling for you, yeah.
but she said it in such a nice, comforting way.
And I hugged her.
You told me like, shut up, bitch, do more.
Yeah, at least I got
it's
my
about the
message
approach. You gotta do a little hug.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're too gentle, the message doesn't get across.
It's not
Did you get my
true.
message?
Message received.
I think it worked.
With you, message on the way still. Mailbox, yeah, voicemail
We're
for
trying to see
you.
workout.
Voicemail. Oh,
D&D, call twice.
nice. Wait, do one more. Again.
Oh my god.
Nice, Sarah.
I know.
I'm barely doing anything. Good job.
Oh yeah. Oh,
She said, you're talking shit about me? I'll show you.
Lightheaded.
this is the only type of blacking out I do. Thank you, mommy. Oh, you are nice. Oh, that was a good.
We're working on it.
Right back at it.
Yeah, she's fine. She's like, I'm dying. Never mind.
Get in there, Maddie.
You go. Hell yeah. I'm like, you better not do the same weight as her. Hey, because he's a man.
I'm
He's
kidding.
a man with testosterone, okay?
And
Better be
extra,
doing more.
and extra
Very
testosterone.
much.
Yo, control it. What are you doing?
Swinging around.
Control the negative.
She listened to you. You missed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is on camera though. She did what was it, 105?
I think it was like the whole stack.
And then I made her do reps till failure.
Yeah, you did.
And she did.
You, not
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
What can I say?
like she said, message was received with me, but not you. Sorry.
Type shirt. Get in there.
It's your go.
I'm very Canadian.
Shut up. It's
What'd
your
you
go,
say?
eh? I said it's your go.
Oh, it's your go?
Go.
Oh, goal?
Out back. You can't really train.
He gets it. If you get it, you get it.
Yeah, I
if you
didn't
don't,
get
you
it.
don't. You have to be Canadian to get it.
And you're just getting straight butt
He's
shots.
Was that our last one?
Should we go
For
one
this?
more or are we done? We could be done
I
here.
feel like we can be done here.
We're done here. All right, we're moving on to...
Sub up and like, guys. Sub up and like. Sub up and like. All right. So, because for me, I thought this video was gonna be about growing your glutes because this is the title of that video that I'm reacting to right now. But again, it's more for, you know, lower body, for legs. This was glutes. But again, oversimplifying. Often fitness influencers try to oversimplify the complex muscle development process. They try to make it seem like, okay, it's easy. It's just like, you know, you just do this exercise just for a couple of weeks and then you're gonna get the result. But again, if it worked like that, then for sure everybody would have been fit. Everybody would have been have muscle as easy as it can. But effective glute training requires heavy lifting, progressive overload, and varieties of varied, a different variety of exercises, not just superficial movement. And that goes for any type of workout that you're doing, for any type of body part or different body part that you are focusing on. You need to basically, if you want to gain or build the muscle, you need to have heavy, you need to lift heavy. Because a lot of the time I see the ladies who wants to, again, on Instagram, they are showing you that, okay, how to build your glutes, how to have the biggest glutes or whatever caption they put, and to attract people to think, okay, this exercise for sure is gonna be my day, it's gonna be the one who's gonna change my life. But then when you look at it, they're just losing body weight or elastic bands. Of course, these are good the way, I'm not saying that they are not good ways of exercising, but if you want to grow your muscle, you gotta stress it out under heavy lifting. You need to do heavy lifting because there's no other way of doing it. Using bands on your body weight definitely is just gonna be a way to get your body toned, to keep you in movement. That's more for people who are, I would say, old people, I would say, because for them as an old person, maybe they're not, or seniors, they're not trying to really build muscle, because all the time it's gonna be very much difficult for them to actually build muscle because the nature is going faster with breaking down their muscle than actually that it can actually then, which is the opposite of basically creating or building muscle for them. It's very much slower. So again, you gotta focus on effective training methods. You need to focus on effective training methods. So whether it's glutes, whether it's biceps, whether it's chest, again, doesn't matter. You need to have heavy lifting. You need to focus on heavy lifting, and you need to prioritize proper technique. Proper technique will prevent you from getting injured or hurting yourself. And it's better to do it the right way the first time and every time than rather to just start doing it and think that along the way you're gonna make small adjustment to correct yourself. Of course, if you have let's say a goat in the system who, let's say for example Arnold Schwarzenegger, if he would give you small tweaks to make your whatever exercise that you are doing much more effective, then you can take that, but you can build on your technique that you have been working on already. But the fact of the matter is you need to focus on proper technique, because it's not just lifting for the sake of lifting. Because I was even checking on this guy, Sam Sulek, and Mr. Olympia, one of the Mr. Olympia, the current one, I believe he was, I forget his name escaped me. And he was talking about how the way that Sam Sulek trains, and the way that he trains is basically doing heavy weights, and probably sometimes he's just do 2 reps, 1 and 2. That's enough. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's good. It shows that you can lift the weight, but it's gonna make you bigger, of course, but is it gonna make you actually stronger, or is it gonna give you lasting strength or lasting muscle building? Because again, a lot of the time they are doing the exercises or they are making the movement and they have the growth to show you. But again, with Sam Sulek, he's using steroids to help him out. But again, a lot of the time, people, you don't need to be using these things, because you can still get, if you're not gonna be competing in a high level, let's say bodybuilding of different weight classes, then you don't really need that. You just need to allow your body to build the way that it was made to be built. So let's get back to this.
Whatever Michaela wants, because she is the leader.
Well, we got to see what's available.
Oh my God, it's so heavy.
That's good at least. It did make me feel better.
I'll send you a link.
Okay.
I'll send you a link. It's both
I'm like cold mold.
It's a charcoal binder.
Okay.
Like silver and charcoal.
Yeah, send that to me.
Prescription.
Michaela, it's low-key hard.
Really? Shoes are coming on.
I thought it was hard.
You thought it was hard?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like it's fine. You thought this was hard? I wish we lived closer so I could literally bust your ass at the gym. Thank you.
Are you sure? This is a hard machine, bro. Whew. That wasn't hard?
It was good hard.
Okay, yeah.
Like doable hard.
Any of you guys
What?
Prep?
any of you guys warm up?
No. We warmed up on the hammy thing. You need a knee brace.
What is that stance?
It's for the quads, yeah.
See,
I don't do that because I
this
want
is
more
the
ass.
difference of a professional
He's just
lifter.
making it up as he goes, for real. Who even knows what he's
She's
doing?
like, he doesn't know what he's talking about, actually.
Wait, higher up is better for glutes?
Yep.
How do you want
Yeah.
to tip your toes?
Higher and slightly, like turn your toe out a little.
Yep.
No, out. Yeah. If
That-
you want more hammies and ass, yeah. Just a tiny. Yeah, like the smallest bit. Like even that's good enough. Yeah, girl. I'm not really doing anything.
No.
That's all you. Think of the ass. Think of the glute gains.
I want a fat ass!
Come on. Okay. I'm not even really doing anything. Good job.
Look, I'm not going to take any disrespect, okay? Coming from...
Nothing but respect there. You're a hard worker. I respect that.
Delivery was 10 out of 10 this time.
Stop! Yeah, delivery was 10 out of 10. I almost said it to you. It was like too nice to the point
She
that I
got a
didn't know how to
little
react.
She got a little emo.
It's kind of rude for him to rep out the weight we were doing with 2 legs on 1 leg.
Bro, that last one made me sweat.
Yeah, that was hard. Whew. Erica, Manuel.
Oh, I like them a lot.
They're-
I like the tonal.
Live, but David and I are doing Pilates tomorrow for a YouTube video at 8 a.m.
That's crazy for real.
I know. I wonder if he's excited.
He's probably excited.
I swear to God, I have a feeling he's gonna flake.
what?
I have a feeling he's gonna flake.
If he flakes, I'll go with you.
Oh my God, perfect.
No,
Yeah,
like, I'm
okay.
being serious.
Okay, if David flakes, I'll go with Michaela.
Backup plan. Just in case.
Are you excited for Pilates tomorrow?
Yes, that's tomorrow, yeah.
No, we have to be there at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 8 a.m.?
Yeah, please.
I'm
Okay,
sweating
that's like,
so
we're
much.
at anywhere between 8:30 and
No,
like,
no, you have to be there at 8 a.m. ready. Get there at 7:45. Do not hoe me.
How long is it going to be?
It's 45 minutes.
hours.
45 minutes.
What's the penalty for hoeing you?
If you hoe me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, David.
All right. Well, I might take
might
my
like
chances,
that.
but we'll see. We'll
You
see.
might like that. Can you please not hoe me? Promise me. I've done everything I can to make you happy. Got you the passes.
You said 8 a.m.
Yeah, 8 a.m. That is just. I'm going to be going to bed at like 6:30, but no, I'll make it work.
Okay,
I'll
perfect.
Make it work. All right. See you then.
Yay! I like this.
Trust me.
This is so fun.
You like it?
Yeah, I like
Yeah. I thought you would like that. But do you see what I mean? That it doesn't hurt your back?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like this part.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my God, that's a good one. You're right. You're putting me on. You're putting me on. Like
Yeah,
you're teaching
this
me
shit's
what's good.
fire.
Yeah.
If your gym has this, you need to be using it. It's so much better if you have back problems and shit because it doesn't load your spine. It's
No
so much-
gyms have this though.
No, I know. It's
I've
like
never
rare.
seen it. It's a rare
It
find.
looks-
Just like me.
It like loads your spine kind of like a pendulum squat would.
Yeah.
You know?
It does. It does. Good job, Mac. Nice.
One thing, let me see. One thing that I want to talk about is the lack of the other thing that I want to talk about is the lack of proper technique. Because as you can see, these two ladies, I mean, one thing is for sure, the guy he has more expertise because he's one of the Mr. Olympia, and the fact of the matter is he understands the full range of motion and controlling the negatives, because from a lot of the time they ignore the proper form of doing the exercise, because common mistakes like initiating squats with the knee bent a lot of the time, let's say for the ladies, if they want to do some hip glutes workout, and they basically are doing the squats and they are bending their knees too much, all the time, instead of basically bring the hip hinges, that can help them much better to build that muscle group. But a lot of the time, the proper form is something that you need to have. A lot of the time, what can help you with this is you can record yourself as you're doing the workout, and you can actually see it again when you get home to make the proper adjustment. But the best thing to do is to have somebody who understand. I'm going to talk about this, of some of the solutions at the very end of this stream, because shallow squat depth reduce glutes activation. Because right now they're doing squat is a form of squatting machine that they are using earlier, but a lot of the time you'll see that her squatting, the first girl, the way that she was squatting with the shorts, and is very superficial, so which means it's not activating the muscle enough, and she is not giving the muscle the full range of motion to actually target the full muscle group. It's like very much surface, because influencers may not correct may not correct themselves because they have their lack of sufficient knowledge. Because one thing that you can see is that one of the guy was telling the other guy, giving them tips. Okay, take it, go slower, control the negatives. And a lot of the time, some people might not even know how to do it properly, or what sort of corrections are needed to be made in order to be able to perform the workout, or do the workout the most effective way to target the full muscle range. Because what I mean by full muscle range, if you are training biceps, for example, the full muscle range is, from the entire muscle group. So from the moment it begins to the moment that it ends, that's the full muscle range. But sometimes people stop, let's say, along the way. They don't fully go down to the full extent of the muscle. So there's still more extension that the muscle could have gone through, and they lack the full extension. So it's a difference between going all the way down versus going halfway down to do a squat. So that's what I mean. That's the difference. But a lot of the time, which is going to be a shallow squat depth, which reduce glutes activation. Because again, leading a lot of the time, these people or these influencers are leading their followers to mimic ineffective techniques. A lot of the time, you might think that you're doing the right thing or you're doing the exercise, but it's not effective. Again, the technique is like this. The technique suck. So that's something to really to understand, because what tends to happen when your technique is suck, what's the next thing that's going to happen is poor muscle activation, because you need to activate the muscle group that you are working out in order for the muscle group to grow and to be placed under a form of stress. For it to grow, it needs to work in order for it to get the result of the work that you put in. But sensationalized lifestyle cause basically a lot of the time, let's say for example, you're working out your glutes, and a lot of the time what tends to happen, or any muscle group, a lot of the time when she was saying she don't warm up, the reason why you need to warm up is because, let's say for example, for me right now, I'm sitting down, and what tends to happen, and for people who live a sedentary lifestyle, so who doesn't move at all as much, or who works at an office, a lot of the time the muscle can be somewhat dead or asleep. Let's say for example, the glutes, you have a dead butt syndrome, so which causes the glutes to be inactive. You're not activating the muscle group, so it becomes, you're not using it, so it will just be relaxing. So the downfall to this is that a lot of influencers are not addressing the activation or the activation exercises that you can do to get your glutes and activated before working out, before heavy lifting. So it's like versus you waking up in the morning and you take your time. Sometimes you can drink some tea or whatever you're gonna be drinking. There are certain morning routine that you do in order to get yourself ready. So when the butt or the muscle group is basically dormant or asleep, not activated, you need to do some form of light body weight exercises or warm up to get the muscle reactivated or re-engage. Because again, that's even better, because once you get the muscle engaged, as you can imagine, when you are fully awake, that's when you are focused, your memory is fully alive or fully activated, or the best. Because if you, let's say, versus when you just wake up or just bring your head off your pillow, then your memory, you're still wondering, okay, what's going on. You still have to just connect yourself back to this world again. So that's exactly what I mean. So moving on.
We'll keep it light on this.
Yeah, that's too light for you.
No, but I'll keep it light because my
Oh yeah,
neck.
yeah.
That's what I think.
Stairs.
What? Yeah, right.
That was going fast.
How I got out of that
Get
was
in there,
so
Maddie.
bad.
I'm also gonna keep it light.
Let's go. He ditched us.
Voiceover for voiceover.
Nice.
5. Oh, there we go. There we go.
I
and there's
said
come
one
over
more.
here.
I said one more, and she winks at me and does 3 more. Proud of you.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I really
Ah. Yeah, Michaela. Ah.
My neck is fried.
I think we can call it quits. Let's call it quits.
I'm so lightheaded.
Yeah. Okay, we're calling it quits, Loki. Not gonna lie.
I also would love some fresh air.
Yeah, fresh air sounds good. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully this.
Okay, that was it. I mean, this was supposed to be a dump truck exercise, so which means a cruise exercise session. That's what we were, supposed to be watching, because according to the title of the video, of their video, of her video, the girl who's not the one with the hat, the one, not her, the one with the hat was basically maybe her friend, or it's not her channel. But basically, as we have seen so far, they've done one exercise, the last one, and the leg press, and then the hamstring workout. Just 3 exercises. Is that enough? I don't think so. And my question is, are they in their off season? Because one thing is for sure, if they don't have the full range of motion and not focusing on, proper, when it comes to the warming up, not focusing on proper warming up, all of this thing that they have done is just lifting weight, but not exercising. There's a difference between lifting weights and exercising. So right now, they might, that's why one of the reasons why you will see a lot of the time, you'll notice that there's some people that you'll see that they'll be going to the gym for years, and yet they stay the same. And this is one of the reasons why, because a lot of the time they're trying to do the workout and make it as easy as they can for themselves, in order to not put too much stress on their body, whatever the reason that they have, and which is basically a total waste of time. Because if you are going to the gym or working out for a specific reason, and yet you are not doing the workout that you're supposed to do or that you plan to do properly, then you can imagine you are wasting your time, because you're not being effective. Bottom line is you're not getting the result that you actually want. So now, again, pull muscle activation. That the last exercise we were doing, the squat, it was so much pull muscle activation. It's like the muscle activation was, especially not the girl with the hat, but the one without. Her muscle activation was, I was like in my head, like,
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe she's in a period. I was trying to be understanding, but I was like seriously, I do understand they're getting lightheaded or dizzy or blacking out, and that's a sign they probably need some more iron in their body, or they, yeah, maybe I don't know if it's because poor ventilation in the gym that they are in, because it seems like it's quite full. And this is the reason why as well, because all the time we go to the gym, it's when there's a lot of people, just yeah, just get yourself out of there, because it's not only that you're gonna be breathing other people's CO2 or other people's waste, you're not getting clean air that your body need or the muscle group that you are working out need at that moment. So now moving on is that influencers rarely address activation exercises, like I already talked about that. The other part is that sexualization of the fitness content. Again, I already talked about that at length before, multiple times before, is that the fitness industry increasingly inflate glutes workout with sexualized imagery, because a lot of the time, again, especially if you go to Instagram, or like there's no moment that I go to Instagram, even though I'm not searching for glute exercises, or I'm not even searching. I don't think I even use Instagram for exercise videos. But for some reason it's always there. If you would be searching for exercises, one of the first, I'm gonna do a test right now. And a lot of people might say, oh, this is my algorithm, this is what no, it's not what I'm searching for. And besides, I don't really use Instagram that much. Exercises, I'm gonna do a test right now. Yeah, even right now, as I'm looking at the workout that you can do, a lot of it is just sexualized. I'm seeing asses, yeah, more now, boobs. And there are some, yeah, the guys, again, that goes also for the guys, for the dudes, because a lot of the time now the dudes are, with their shirt off or showing some form of, it goes both ways. Not only the ladies who are sexualizing the content, but also for the guys, because even when I'm looking at now, I'm seeing the guys, and majority of the time you'll see that they'll be working out shirtless. That's a form of sexualization that they can do, or they are utilizing. But I'm not saying it's all bad, because there are some influencers who truly understand what they are doing. But a lot of the workout that you will see, that I've multiple times I've seen some workout that they are doing online, I'm not wondering, like, what are you training actually? What sort of result are you expecting to get from this workout? So I do understand this pressure influencers. The pressure is that influencers are focusing more on aesthetics or just the physical beauty than overall education or overall showing people the right thing to do, or just basically talking about it. Because right now, the video that we just watched is like she just went to the gym and we just watch it. And it wasn't really much of a fitness video. It maybe, that's why I say in the very beginning, it's more for, how should I say this? More for motivation. Let's say it like this, like, she's going to the gym. Oh, I might as well go to the gym. So because provocative content gain more engagement, because for sure, a lot of the time when you see a girl or a guy who looks, good, you want to go further, you want to, explore. And this is like, all of this is not a bad thing. But again, all I'm saying is that you cannot count on them to give you the right information for your workout. That's the bottom line. So a lot of the time there are some hypocrites, basically hypocrites who, what I mean by that, let's say for example, some of the influencers who maybe use the bikini body guide, or use an active wear content, or some form of let's say from the Ghost of Fitness, or the Ghost of Fitness. Let me just leave it at that. The Ghost of Fitness, they probably buy their magazine or sign up to their workout program. Even them, when they still are perpetualizing or pushing the sexualizing of their content. Even them, they know, they understand that. But again, what it really comes down to is the algorithm and the industry of pressure. A lot of the time, it's more that if you're gonna be posting something, you would hope that there are enough engagement that the algorithm can pick you up and then makes more people view what you are, what your content. So, and the reason why also that the fitness industry is saturated. There are so many people who are doing fitnessing or who are coming with their own touch to it every time there's someone new in the fitness industry. But why do this? Why do they do all of these things? Sexualizing their content, focusing on like angles that are sexually appealing, or trying to even use AI tools to make maybe their chest bigger, and abs more defined, whatever else they're gonna do. So optimization of their bodies. The reason why they do this is because they want to stand out. That's it. Because even fitness influencers will promote gimmicks, or just, basically nonsense exercises to get more views. This is the reason why. Instead of evidence-based or staple like evidence-based workout, they wouldn't really try to give that. But again, they will focus more on what will help them to stand out. So are they to blame really? Are the fitness influencers to blame? Or is it a symbiotic relationship? Is it a relationship between the influencer and the viewers? Meaning the viewers want this type of content, so the influencers say, okay, I want to get more views. I want to get more people to like my content or engage with my content. So I'm gonna give the people what they want. So although they might oversimplify the entire workout they are doing, but one thing is for sure, when you're training, you want to focus on complex training principles, which are tempo variation and full range of motion, and do not ignore or basically do not ignore hard work over just easy digestible trends, because that's another thing too. Because a lot of the time you will see a different type of workout or different trend, or people doing some sort of extraordinary gimmick. I mean, you're like, okay, is this really about working out at this point? Because a lot of the time, for me, when I see them nowadays, I just like, I just swipe as quick as I can, because I'm like, okay. I mean, sometimes it might be nice to see or intriguing to see someone is like pushing their body to do such things, but sometimes it's just like, I mean, I wouldn't do this. A lot of the time you wouldn't do it at the gym. I'm not talking about calisthenics. Calisthenics is something that is, for real power. But you would be like, okay, you wouldn't do this, whatever they're doing. So, and it's a lot of the time, it can be a lot of time very much dangerous. And it's dangerous, not only that, but pointless. That's the big thing. Because a lot of the time, the type of movement they are making or doing is just basically pointless. And you would ask, okay, why should I put my time into learning this just for that? I do understand there are fitness influencers who are trying to get people to engage and watch their stuff again, for many reasons that they have it. But the solution, and basically how can you empower yourself to, when you, for whatever, maybe for your weight, for your training goal, let's say for example for training your glutes, how can you empower yourself regardless of all the garbage that that you will find? Because I would say a lot of the different fitness influencers that you will find, it's not that they are garbage per se. It's not saying that there's something wrong with them, but it's just that, like, this is what the viewers want to see. So they're just giving what the people want to see. So are they gonna stop? I don't think so. Because if that's making content is their livelihood, why should they, give up their bread? Why should they do that? But to navigate the misleading content. How do you basically navigate or differentiate from misleading content or content that are just basically bullshit? How do you, choose the right content? Or whenever you see a workout, how do you, let's say for example, we're talking about glutes, how do you make sure that you get the right content for your glutes to follow, or to follow the right channel? This is one. And you need to focus on form first. But again, if you don't understand what form is, then a lot of the time you would be, you would make the mistake. So to not make that mistake is to get someone who truly understand the biomechanics of the body. It's to basically find someone who understands the function and motion of the mechanical aspects of the biological system of our body, how our body move and how different forces move. And a lot of the time a trainer, a coach can help you with that because they understand how the body move, or they understand the muscular makeup of their body, of the human body. So they will give you the right information to perform to focus on the form, because its proper form is going to help you to not be wasting your time, but to get the result that you want. And another thing you can do is to record workouts to check for, let's say for example, if you're doing the deadlift, you understand that once you want to focus on your glutes for doing the deadlifts, and you want to do the hip hinges. So basically, you don't want to be going all the way down. You don't want to be rounding your back. You don't want to be bending your knees too much. You want to have this focus that you are training your glutes, because again, you want to go. And another one is deep squats, because the ladies, they were doing some squats, but it wasn't deep squat. It was a 45 angle squat. So that's limiting the full range of motion, because they could have gone lower. But again, going lower is going to make the exercise harder. Although making it harder, it's not per se to say that you're making it harder, but it's doing the workout the way that it should be done to put more focus on the muscle group that you are training. And you want to diversify your exercises, meaning that combine squat with hip thrusts, lunges, and unilateral movements. So like Bulgarian split squat. So unilateral movements are basically movements that you need to do, or that you're going to be doing, that is one leg focus. I think one of the guys in this training was doing it as well, but again, he's in a different level than the ladies. The ladies, maybe, I don't know if they are beginners, but they've been training for some time. But anyway, so remember to always fuel and recovery and fueling your body. Consume 100 to 200, 300 extra calories per day for muscle growth, and prioritizing pre-workout carbs, because when you prioritize pre-workout carbs, or sometimes you might not need it, because if you're trying to lose weight, you don't need that extra carbs. You probably need some way to get you some energy, because the carbs, I'm thinking they're talking about when we are talking about carbs, we're talking about complex carbs, which are better. And again, before I end this the stream, is really important to understand, because you need to, I've talked about this multiple times in past streams, but you need to understand that a lot of the time what you see online is not real. It's just for the sake of getting views. And for me, I try to go, the difference between my content and sensationalized content is because for me, I try to really understand the process, but also with not just with my knowledge, but with, before I do any stream, I do my best to get as much information, as much research that I can find to present to you guys, and to compact my points, and to keep it going, basically to keep the stream moving. But again, it's also that you have to have a mindset of trying to criticize the fitness influencer that you're watching. Your fitness influencer, if they are not giving you the proper form. Probably they might be giving you motivation, but motivation without action is just like, what is that? You know, if you're gonna watch their content and not do anything about it, it's like, you know, especially if it's about fitness and or, you know, working out, then what's the point? I mean, it should be somewhat useful to you, meaning you're gonna use it, right? It's not something that you're just gonna look at and then think, okay, this is a nice shape, like it's a nice. I understand this is the use that it has to some people, but again, you have to take it further, people. You have to take it further. Although the tension between empowerment and sexualization of the content continues to shape the fitness discourse, making informed decision is very necessary, because again, at the end of the day, you're dealing with your body. You are also investing your time and everything else. Everything else you're gonna be investing. So it's better to have a level of skepticism, essentially, when watching or interacting with this content that are fitness, that are from the fitness influencing world. So this is just exactly something I want to talk about, because it's been on my mind for such a long time. Because time and time again, I've seen fitness influencers doing some workout, and I'm like, okay, for what exactly, what body part are they actually targeting? And it's just something to see, but not something to do. That's the difference. So, like the stream, sub up, and like I always say at this time, what do I always say at this time? What do I always say at this time? What do I always say at this time?
What?
Toodaloo, motherfucker.